Welcome back to Mainly Crochet. Today we are going to begin on row 16, which is the first row of part 3. There, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, I'm going to start with avocado. And what we're going to do is, if you're going to use the same color, then slip stitch into the next stitch and then chain 2, and that'll count as your first half double, and then half double in the next 3 stitches. If you're using a different color, such as we are going to half double into that stitch here. We're going to start with a half double in the stitch after the slip stitch join. Then we're going to half double in the next 3. It's 1. These are very tight because of that. Come on, Michelle. 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to do a half double through the center of the picot, not through the loop, not through one of the, like front or back loop. We're going to do it through the center of the picot, like that. We're going to go through the next stitch. Are we going to make sure I don't? Yes. Into the next stitch here, and we're going to do a half double through all of that. Okay. Then we are going to half double in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and guess I took it out. I had a stitch marker in there. Oh, right there. I had to count my stitches. So, like I know, I only took one out. Okay. Okay, now, if you look at and check with photo 3 to make sure that we're in the right spot, that helps me a lot when I do that. Okay, and then we're going to do a front post treble around the front post, double or treble from the row before, or the 2 rows before. Okay, and then I'm going to skip the next stitch, which is this one here. Make 2 half doubles in this stitch. See that, how I'm skipping that one? We'll do 2 in here. There we go. Front post treble around the same. I don't know if I want to do it on the top or the bottom. I'm going to try the top. Yep. I'm going to do it the way they did it. They did it on the bottom. I think it kind of looks better. So I shall do it underneath that one. I think it does. Okay. I'm going to skip the next stitch. Skip this stitch right here. And then we're going to do 4 half. We're going to half double in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. skip the next stitch. No, we're not. Sorry. We're going to repeat this from the when we caught the picot. So we are going to make a half double through the picot. right through the little center of the picot here. And into this next stitch. If I can get my blue thumb out of the way. Just like that. Half double in the next 5. Oh, we had to miss one. Yep, half double in the next 5. Okay, well, there. Yeah, I just keep checking to make sure that when I have to do that, because where this went through 2, just make sure you don't miss one. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to do our front post treble again. Skip that stitch and make 2 half doubles. So skip that one right there and make this in this one. 2 half doubles right here. 1, 2, front post treble again around that same front post double. And then we're gonna skip the next stitch and half double in the next 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so just finish that around. I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I will do my very best to help you. All right, so do that and I'll meet you back here. All right, we have got round 16 done. Now, round 17. I'm starting a new color. Therefore, I'm going to do a single crochet in the same stitch as the slip stitch, join. If you are using the same color, chain 1 and single crochet in the same color. I mean in the same stitch, not the same color. Which would, be the same color, I guess. Okay. Then we're going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to do a front post double around the picot right here. And I'm going to skip that next stitch, that one right behind there. And then we're going to single crochet in the next 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I'll make 2 singles in this stitch. Yep. And then we're going to single in the next 6. Oh, this sounds difficult, people. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to do that front post double again around the picot. So that's pretty easy. So just do that all the way around, and I'll be back. All right, there we are. We are done with round 17. Looking pretty good. All right, now for the next round, I'm going to use raspberry, which I love. Okay. So we're going to do a standing, what does it say here? It says we're going to use the same color, slip stitch to the next, into the next 3 stitches so that you end up in the second single crochet before the front post double. So we want to be here, right here. So I'm going to do a standing single right there. All right, and then I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'm doing standing half post double. I read the next thing and I'm like, huh? That's okay. Which means you're actually gonna what? Chain. If you slip stitch over, you're gonna chain 2, which will count as your first half double. I'm doing a standing half double. All right. And we're going to half double in the next stitch. Wait a minute, wait. Yes. Okay, half double in the next stitch. I'm just always afraid I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to make a popcorn stitch in the next stitch, which is going to be your front post double. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1. We're going to do 5 half doubles in that same stitch. So there's 3, 4, come on, 5, and then we're going to pull up our yarn like that, remove our hook and go into the first double, go into that, and then grab our yarn and pull it through. And then can never remember if I'm supposed to do a chain on the top. I think so. Kind of hold it together, you know what I mean? Half double in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to front post treble around front post treble from around 16. Was that a treble? Yes, it was. So we're going to front post treble around here. I'm going to skip the next stitch, which is right here. Yeah, it's one right behind it. Right here. And then we're going to do half double in the next 2 stitches, which is this one and this one. and then make 2 half doubles in this stitch. And then half double in the next 2. 1 and 2. Front post treble around this stitch. Whoops. I'm going to skip the next stitch, which is this one right here. The stitch, skip that stitch, and then half double in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna repeat that. But anyway, yeah, just follow that all the way around and I'll be back. Half double crochet and then join to our beginning stitch. Back. I don't know what that was about, but I finally got it. It's like, holy moly. All right, so slip stitch in there, and I'm going to change my yarn color. All right, so all right, the top. Okay, now they're saying that for this, the top of the popcorn stitch will be the first double crochet of the 5 U's, so it'll be okay, just so you know. So what it says, we're going to start with a standing double in any popcorn stitch. All right, we'll start with standing double crochet, so we're in the top of the first one. Goodness, it's the only problem with this yarn. I love this yarn, but it's just so soft, but it's slippery. All right, now I'm gonna I almost got that wrong. I'm gonna double crochet in the next 15 stitches. I'll be back when I get my 15 done. Okay, then we're gonna double crochet. And actually, they're talking about, I added it in the wrong spot over there. It should have been right there, which is fine. But we're basically just going to double crochet in every stitch around. That's all. So just double crochet in every stitch around and then come back. All right, so we are done with round 19. So now with round 20, if you're going to use the same color, just chain 3, and that'll count as your first double crochet. And then double crochet in the next 3 stitches. I am using a different color, so I put olive on my hook, and I'm going to do a standing double in the same stitch as the join, and then I will do double in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. All right, then we're going to front post double. A double treble, instead of going around twice, you go around 3 times. That makes much more sense. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to skip one and double crochet in 10, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to front post double treble in this side of it, the V. Skip the next stitch and double crochet in the next 4. So skip that stitch and double in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it does. All right, so then we're gonna just repeat that. So I'm gonna do this all the way around, and I'll be back with round 21. All right, now we're about to begin round 21, in which case I'm going to use pumpkin spice for this. So so I'm going to use different colors. So I'm going to start with a standing double crochet in the same stitch as the slip stitch. So a standing double, and then we're gonna double crochet in the next stitch, make 2 doubles in the next stitch, double crochet in the next 3, so 1, 2, and 3. And now it says this last double should fall in the double crochet after, and it does, after the front post treble. There we go. Cool. Okay, chain 2 and make a cluster 3 times. 2. And then we're going to do a double, or at least half of the double in each of the next 3, and then do them all together. Chain 2, so just do the first, go through the first 2, like that. Chain 2, do it for the 3rd time. Oh, that one doesn't look good because it's split. Let's see if I can. I always try to get this down closer because it's easier, but then when I'm doing it, I kind of tend to move away from the camera so I can see better. I was going to try and set it up so I could literally sit over in the recliner and do it, but I don't think it worked out too good. I didn't like the way it looked. So, okay, now we're going to chain 2 and then double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Make sure that's okay. 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna repeat that all the way around, and I'll be back. All right, so for this next round, and it says don't worry if it starts to curl because it's going to straighten out. So we're not going to worry about that then. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried anyway. All right, now using a different color, we're going to start with a standing single crochet. Same old, same old. Except this one, I do like the invisible join a lot, but especially for something like this. But yeah, I just haven't done it, but it's okay. I'm going to put it on this side because yeah, I just think when I close this round, that makes that stitch look better. It's already taken care of. Anyway, all right, then we're going to single in the next 2 stitches. So that'll be this one and 2. Front post double treble, right, to the little, okay, this one, because I'm right-handed, so it's to the left of the popcorn stitch. Popcorn. See? So I'm going to do a front post double treble. Remember, that means we go around 3 times. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to do the same thing on 2, 3 around this one. It does say to do the other one first, so okay. Then we are going to skip the next stitch. That would be that stitch right there. I'm going to skip that one, and we are going to single in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And you see how this, it doesn't, I don't think it says anything about that in there, but you see how that just kind of, you know, hangs. Don't worry about it. That will straighten out. It will. I've made enough of these to know that. So, all right. Then we're going to make 2 singles in the next 2 chain space. So 2 singles in here. 1, 2. We're going to do a single in the top of the cluster. So that's this one. And 2 singles in here. And a single in the top. Two singles in here. And then we're just going to start again with the front post double trebles and all that. So do that, and we'll be back. All right. There we have round 22 done. Now, for 23, come on. I'm going to start with a standing double in the slip stitch join again. I personally would rather start someplace else, but I'm not going to. All right. Standing double. Noisy out there today. Ah, my yarn's twisting around my hook. There we go. All right, we've got a standing double, and then we're gonna double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Sorry, that all goes together. That's what I don't like about that. And 2. All right, and then I'm going to make a front post double crochet. Make sure I'm in the right. Yes. Okay, this is where I said don't worry about that looking so slouchy, because we're going to do a front post double excuse me, around both of those. Go right underneath both of them. And then we'll do the front post double. See, and that'll bring it right up. And then we're gonna double in the next 18 stitches. Checking on that, it seems awfully loose. One, 2, and we did skip those 2 stitches. You see, there's one there, one there. I was just double checking, make sure I actually skipped them. 3 and 18. And then we're going to do a front post double around this again. And we're going to do this same thing all the way around. So just simple double crochets and front post doubles all the way around, and I'll meet you back here. All right, so we are done round 23. Now round 24, and I think I've only used this color once. Yay, I get to use it again. French lilac. And there is a round 25 on this. I forget what they call it. I don't even have it on here. Excuse me. I think it's like crab stitch or something. I don't do it. It's an optional round, and I choose not to. So, all right. So we're going to do a single standing crochet in the slip stitch join, which will be over here. Again, I'm going to do it on this side of it so that kind of brings it together. Do you know what I mean? Instead of there being a gap there. So, and did I say single? I did say single. Okay. And then we're going to single in the next stitch, which will be over here. All right, then we're going to half double in the next 2 stitches. So half double here. Oh, splitty. And it says that the second one will fall in the top of the front post double, and that from the previous round, and it did, so we know so far so good. Front post double around the post from the last round, so here. We're going to half double in the next 2. We're not skipping any there. It doesn't say to skip anything. So we're going to half double here, half double here, single in the next 15. 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do that in the 15 stitches. I'll be right back. Okay, and then we are going to repeat from the starting with the half doubles. So we're going to do another half double here, half double, front post double, and then we're going to just continue around like that all the way around, and I'll be back. All right, she's getting bigger and bigger. Look at this. See if I can get it up there. Yeah, so that is the end of part 3. So, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this pattern if you've never done it before. If you have done it before, I know you're enjoying it. So I hope you join back here for part 4. So hope you like, comment, subscribe. It'd be great. And I will see you guys back in part 4. Thanks. Bye-bye.